Hello Figgy Fiends and Collectors, this is me, Daniel East 1000, back again with another Star Wars The Black Series figure review. Today we're going to be having a look at a character that I think most of us have been very much anticipating. There's been a lot of hype surrounding him. Today we're going to be having a look at Jar Binks. First, as per usual, we'll be taking a look at the packaging. This is a deluxe figure, so it's slightly bigger packaging than what you get with a standard 6-inch Black Series figure, just because of the height of him and a lot of the accessories he comes with. It's important to note this figure will be available again, although on a Phantom Menace style card back, and that figure won't be included with all the accessories that this one does come with. So I would say that this one is the superior version, and probably the one that you'll really want to get more than anything. So, first and foremost, let's have a look at the packaging. You've got the Star Wars The Black Series logo at the top there, the bubble where the figure sits, nice artwork of the character, and of course you've got that yellow colour banding running at the bottom here. It's a very mustard yellow, and that's to signify that this character is from the Phantom Menace. Jar Binks at the bottom, Hasbro ages, but we don't really worry about that as Figgy Fiends. You've got Star Wars The Black Series there, and on the back, picture of the character, and possibly the most depressing character bio to be included with a Black Series figure. And this is probably going to be the only time where I will read the bio to you. A clumsy, well-meaning Gungan, outcast on Naboo, Jar Binks struggled to prove his worth throughout his life. Oh! Like this if you create every time. Could have made something a bit more uplifting for the poor lad. At least he's not the most controversial character in Star Wars anymore, so that's something. Character is number 1 for the Phantom Menace, and you've got a ton of legal garb, of which we've all become very accustomed to. So, that's the packaging out the way and done with. Let's take a look at the figure himself. Jar Binks! So far for this year, my favourite Star Wars The Black Series figure, and we've got a whole year to look forward to. But this one's a bombad figgy for sure. A lot of figures have got a lot to live up against this guy, and I'm not even joking. I can't put this figure down. I'm that impressed with him. So let's just have a look at this guy. I think the articulation, detailing, everything is super duper on point with this guy. He is terrific. I love the paintwork, the articulation, everything is pitch perfect. I mean, the tones that they've put onto him, it looks like they've just pulled him off screen. He really shouldn't be as good as he actually is. So, as you can see here, you've got like the texture tones on there, on his arms. And they're really well painted, like stupidly well painted. And if we look at that head sculpt, the head sculpt's just great. Really, really impressive. If we continue on down the figure, you've got his jacket and very basic attire. But even that's, you know, on the underside of that, it's not particularly basic. They've put some really cool sculpting into it and some cool, like, I would say a bit of texture. Just looks really, really great. And continue on down, even like the trouser legs have got like stitching, and then his feet as well, his little Gungan toes. Just really, really super awesome. And what's also great about this figure is the accessories. Way more than what he should have probably really come with, and I love that Hasbro put the extra time and care into what they gave with him for us. So first and foremost, he comes with this honking shield. I mean, it's almost the same height of the figure and takes up most of the packaging. But that is absolutely great. I'm really impressed with the fade they've put onto that clear transparent plastic in that deep purple. Looks absolutely stunning, and is just something very different on your figgy shelf for sure. He comes with this big spear, which comes in the packaging in 2 parts. So if I just demonstrate that for you, and that just plugs in like so. I mean, there's not too much detail or paint application on it, but it's just very, very nice nonetheless. You've got the straps there, then on this end you've kind of got a bit of a spear sort of thing going on. Just really, really impressive. Very basic, but just a nice inclusion that they put in with this guy. Not only that, he also comes with a bomba, which is attached to this stick. It would be cool if you could remove that, but you can't. Boomba flinger thing, which has some really cool texture detailing on that. Clear, transparent blue. Just looks really, really authentic. If I just take the shield out of his hand just so we can appreciate the figure a little bit more. You can get this guy into some phenomenal poses due to the articulation. He's got a ball jointed head on a ball hinge, so he can look really far down and really far up. Not only that, he's got a ball joint in the neck, ball jointed shoulders, ball joint elbows, ball joint wrists, ball joint torso, ball jointed hips, swivels at the top of the thigh, double hinged knees, ball jointed ankles with rocker joints. So you can get this guy into some fantastic poses, and you can make him look really clumsy and goofy like he is in the film. Jar Jar is a character that has grown on me over time, and I'm sure it's the same for many other people. Yes, the character made poor decisions, and this is just a point that I want to make. That wasn't the actor's decision. And it was sad when I read that Ahmed Best really had a lot to deal with after portraying and playing Jar Jar due to fan backlash and outrage. I'm so glad he came through that, and Disney actually offered him the opportunity to host the Jedi Temple Challenges, of which I hope they make a figure of his character in that show. I know it's a kids show, but I hope they make him. Might be something they could do for the 40th anniversary of Lucasfilm, potentially. But Jar Jar Binks, love him or hate him, this figgy is absolutely awesome. I'm really, really blown away with what Hasbro has done. And I hope we get to see more Gungans in the future. Captain Tarpals, Boss Nass, definitely. Overall though, Jar Jar Binks, yeah, he looks on paper, at first glance, fairly basic. But when you really get into this guy, and all the details that he comes with, he is just absolutely pitch perfect, spot on, and I highly, highly recommend him. So, with that said and done, this is me, Daniel East 1000, signing out, and thank you very much for watching.
You are an evil asshole. You are a stupid low-life fool. Jar Jar Binks. Jar Jar Binks, Jar Jar Binks, Jar Jar Binks, Jar Jar Binks, Jar Jar Binks.